Hi guys, this is Maluchip and welcome back to Dauntless. It's been a while. Well, I think it's almost been 1 month. And we basically want to check out what happened in, well, August till now. And we had a bunch. As you can see, I have another quest on top, but we'll get there later on. So let's check out the updates. So we actually started off, let's check it out, at 0.5.0 on the August 7th, so exactly 1 month ago. And that update brought us Kashai, and it brought us the grenades, and I did make a video about that one, so be sure to check that out. A lot of behemoth changes. I'm gonna quickly, like, the patch notes, Smith and Ramgaze hardware crafting piece of gear based on Kashai, so new Kashai gear. Ostian grenades, first trials have been added to jump Helion's X attacks, jumping X swings now 35%. Well, it's like you see, life pylons correctly heal any slayer inside of the area. A lot of changes, a lot of fixes, a lot of behemoths. Well, the new behemoth Kashai and the new islands, which we all have seen. And then the Moonreaver, Firebrand, Chopjaw, and Razor Ring that have been affected by them. Yeah, we've seen 0.5. 0.5.1 actually brought Cherok exotics. I have not been able to find them. I have been farming diligently, not only on Cherok, because after a while at the same behemoth you just get, well, not tired of him, but you wouldn't change it up, right? So I've been farming the lower part. Let's check it out on the map real quick. So I've been farming out the Uncharted Reach, most likely for patrol for the 16 armor Arcanites. Because as we talked about, and the 16 weapon Arcanites, I mean. Because as we talked before, the weapon Arcanites, well, there's more weapons than there's gear. So basically to craft up the gear, it's not that big of a farm to actually craft up all the weapons. And I am right now, I do believe at Pangar, that I have all the weapons done. It's not that far yet. But yeah, it's slowly getting there. So yeah, Pangar is the last in line for all them. Yeah, only the axe from the saga I still need to do. As you can see, 2 runs to level it up once, and you need to level it up 6 times. So a lot of runs to still accomplish. Yeah, that's that. What we actually checking up about are the updates that are here. So 0.5.1 brought then the Cherok exotics. Haven't found them yet. It's another helmet and an axe. I did make a video about it, but it was without audio, so yeah, couldn't really use it. And I don't talk over my own footage. I tried it once, it didn't work. Like it was totally off cue and everything. Like I really don't like to do that. And then Kashai Lantern wasn't introduced, so that was a new quest. That's why I actually wanted to make the upgrades. So the Kashai Lantern, I have it equipped right now. It was a quest where you needed to do a certain amount of lantern damage. You needed to do a certain amount of grenade damage, I think. And then you needed to break 3 parts. Something like that. Yeah, not in here. We need to go into the journal. So the Lantern, Kashai Embrace, base level armor Lantern. Instant 10% of the damage dealt will heal you for 8 seconds. So basically it's a life drain tonic, but then for 8 seconds every time you can activate it in that instant. And then hold is a dash that deals 650 damage to nearby behemoths upon arrival. Now, the dash is good for the damage as well, but I use it more to actually get from place to place. Like, if there's somebody... Well, I'll show you. Okay, so we took a significant amount of damage. We activate our... get knocked to the floor. And if the behemoth is too far away, we basically blink closer. But yeah, our healing effect is gone, so I'm gonna charge up my weapon really fast. And see if I can get that healing effect back on my weapon. Kill it. Before this one actually dies. Because I think he is close though. There we go. Healing effect on. You can see the skull sign on the top. Yeah, you saw the dash as well. Nice way to do damage. I usually use it like if somebody died and he's too far away. I usually go use it to go towards him. Yeah, nice little Karabak and the Koshai Lantern we got. So, talking about the rest of the actual patches that came out. So the Sovereign unlocking the crafting the Koshai Lantern we've seen, and then reverted upfront sprinting, a lot of fixes and bug fixes and changes to behemoths. A lot of changes to Kasai. This was the first update after Kasai, so it was logical that they probably needed to make a lot of changes. The way banner claws unfurl, they react to the wind, like there's a lot that has been done since that. Then we came to 5.2 at the 21st August. Quality of life improvement patch deployed to introduce balance changes and resolve bugs that have been affecting players. City banners have been added to Ramsgate. These will allow you and all the members of your hunting party to see the personal banners displayed across the town. Now, what they mean with that is, as you can see up front here already, there's like 4 banners hanging next to each other. So if you're in a party, you can actually see the banners. I do believe, yeah, there's 4 over there as well. And then in the back of the city, there's also these 4 banners. So wherever you are in your party, you can always see your banners, making them more, well, visible throughout the world, as I suppose. Some islands where you actually land at certain points, there are the 4 banners already stand there, and maybe that should be possible on every island. But yeah, they made it so banners can be visual in the city now from everybody. What else was in the patch notes? No, not this one. This one. Cosmetic offerings, so some new stuff you can buy. A lot of combat and balance changes to Koshai again. And quality of life, damage while moving in thorns, reworked. A fix on helium blaze orbs, like all the little patches. Just gonna scroll down a little bit. If you guys want to read all over them, you can this way. After the 0.5.2, we came to the 0.5.3, 28th of August. Follow-up patch to the 0.5.2, introducing a new Razor Chroma, so more aesthetics you can buy again. And then enabled Razor Chroma, like it's keyboards with lights on, if I can understand it properly. Basically, if you do stuff in game, your keyboard or your mouse will light up. So happy for those who have that enabled right now. Warpack changes quality of life again. Koshai's claw spine attack to reduce unexpected hits. Like, it was a little less big actually. The 5.3, like it was like they said, it's a follow-up patch. So it's everything they didn't implement in the 5.2, but actually wanted to implement there. And then we come to the quality, well, released version 0.5.4, the one that released yesterday actually. So delivers a polish pass on polish pass on Cherok, Pangar, Hylian, and Koshai, alongside bug fixes and quality of life improvements. So they did say at the roadmap, as we can see here, Ostium repeaters. You asked, we delivered. The first fully ranged weapon is coming to Dauntless, and the patch has been moved towards the coming storm. And the coming storm is in August, September, and onwards. So, Cell Vendor still not in the patches. I kind of was hoping that it was like, okay, we got the Koshai, because they wanted to split it up, right? So we got Koshai in the first month, and then grenades with them, and a couple extras. So I really thought, like, okay, then in September, the 1st of September, we're gonna get our Cell Vendor, right? Or at least our guns. Yeah, they're not here yet, but I have patience. They say September and onwards, so yeah, that's not what we were looking at. So the last patch note, quality of life again. Cherok Firebrand Cherok have undergone a polish pass that improves timing, damage windows, and hitboxes. Pangar Frostback Slayers can now interrupt Koshai's leap attack with a well-timed attack. That's a really good one, that you can actually interrupt Koshai. Vines will no longer consume bulwarks, tonic shield, like quality of life, a whole lot. Landers grenades will no longer deal bonus damage to parts based on the Slayer weapon type. So if I activate my lantern and I do the dash towards the behemoth, if I had my pike, I would also do wound damage, but that's actually removed right now. so you only do the parts damage. As I've seen it so far. The in-game store now has its own music. Audio will be consistently and appropriately transition between menus. Rework the skybox to make it less resource intensified. An audible roar at the dash end of the Koshai lantern and unknown issues. And added a quest that allows players to obtain a bit of free platinum. So, Dauntless upgrade for Unreal version 4.19.2 update will lead to performance improvements of players as well as faster bug fixes and iterating in the studio. So, what I have seen so far today is I have done four lantern thing, and out of the 4, 3 times the game crashed. Like, not the game, but you were brought back to the main menu because there was a delayed issue. And a lot of people are talking about the lag that is occurring right now, actually. So yeah, we're gonna check where the actual quest is and do that for the going platinum. Except Ramsgate's merchants seem pretty happy with your work through slaying those rogues out on the sheltered frontiers. With the route clear, they've made so much of the new arrivals, they want to offer you a share. A show of thanks, you might call it. Okay. To reach the store, hit the escape key on your keyboard, start on controller. The Dauntless store, let's make a deal. Look for supplies, customizations, options, blah 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 blah. Okay. So, inventory, escape. Social, store, in the middle of the screen. Processing. We have 25, so not sure how much. We did buy all the colors. Platinum. Do we need to click here? Free pack, 50 platinum. Oh yeah, and then the Far Slayer Park, Storm Chaser pack, and Captain pack. So they actually introduced new types of first it was only the supporter, the recruit, and the commander, but basically they included extra for less and a free pack of 50 platinum. Not bad, definitely not bad. So yeah, a little quest towards the not the map. Let's get out and let's head back. Now that you got platinum burning a hole in your pocket, remember, anytime you feel like a little retail therapy, you can visit the store and see what's available. Show the merchants of Ramgate that smart slayers make smart shoppers. Get informed you have a gift of platinum. Completed. Yeah, and that's basically it for the updates that happened in the last month. Really looking forward to when I find the Cherok, the exotics, the hammer and the next mask, as we are wearing prismatic rays constantly now, so really wanna find out what the other one does, and really looking forward to that cell vendor and the first actual gun in the game. Anyway, that was it for my update video. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.